I've sit in demos where people came to me and were like, oh, this is like my prayers have been heard, like people being really happy. But I've also sit in demos where I was like, okay, does anybody have any questions? And just silence.
My name is Jan. I'm the founder of Elfsquad, which is a software company that simplifies selling complex products, specifically for manufacturing companies.
I'm Viet, Nguyen, founder and CEO of XLINQ, and we have developed a business language for software.
I'm Ingrid, co-founder of Uncover Legal. We have an AI-driven solution for litigation lawyers.
My name is Bhaskar. I'm one of the co-founders of eDRV. eDRV is an enterprise software as a service platform. We provide solutions for electric vehicle charging networks.
The blue ocean strategy is basically there's no such product yet, or there's no real competitors because you're creating a market. So in terms of innovation, that is kind of the pinnacle. That's an ideal state that is often far from reality. But if you look at its spectrum, you want to stay as far away from a red ocean strategy, which means there's already a ton of existing products, there's already a ton of competitors.
We are able to extract from many different documents simultaneously what happened when. And we are able to extract that data in a matter of seconds. The tools that lawyers use today is a printer, a marker. So we don't really have competition from other legal tech tools.
eDRV has taken an approach of solving a problem for enterprise customers. Already we're seeing opportunities for innovation that come from bringing approaches from other industries or learning from the experience of companies that were founded even as early as 5 years ago and improvising and innovating on how they have delivered a product and service.
The interesting part is that the more you're on the blue ocean strategy side of the spectrum, the higher the chances are you'll get your VC meetings and that there's an interest from the market. The downside is you may have to educate a lot.
I've sit in demos where people came to me and were like, oh, this is like my prayers have been heard, like people being really happy. But I've also seen in demos where I was like, okay, does anybody have any questions? And just silent or being defensive. So we've also had to, let's say, change our sales story a bit, because trying to explain to lawyers that they may not be best positioned themselves, but that tech or AI can do it as good as they can, that's not gonna sell. So it's really about positioning, where we are now more friendly and give a lot of compliments. So, you can shine if you just delegate to Uncover.
My advice would always be to speak to the customer and try to address a real customer pain point. And that's what we've tried to do at eDRV. When we spoke to our first customers here in the US, they told us that what they wanted was the flexibility and did not want a software that would lock them out of their own infrastructure and the way they were able to use it. That's what we provided them, so that became a very clear way for us to try and innovate around, rather than come up with some brilliant idea that we thought was cool, but the customer didn't really care about.